Monsieur le bouton, histoire.
Vous avez quitté l'application seul. Actuellement, qui ça m'a fait? M'a viré les matchs. Qui ça m'a fait là, Joël? Alors, Joël. Faut, Mac, moi, en tombé hier, faut. Ah ouais, faut. Ça va faire mal. Non. Mais si on laisse à moi de regarder le match là. Faut. M'a acheté un gros coquille, ben, en caoutchouc. Ah ouais, c'est beaucoup moins fort, maman. Il était déjà pris un sou en fois là, beaucoup moins fort. Ah ouais, maman, tu plais, beaucoup moins. C'est même un cas sujet, c'est 1200 € depuis pour sous 1200 €. L'autre fois, Jennifer est tombée. Moi, nous t'es qu'à tête nous, sans faire esprit, Jennifer est tombée, beaucoup moins. Babi est fini. Personne, tout le monde a arrêté de parler. Ouais. B-A-2-F-Y. Ou m'a ou te la lettre dit bah nous orthographe là. Faut bon moun ka parler mais de Gilles faut. Bon, faut pas de bella filmer. Parce que si qu'a diffusé, yo ka attendre ça nous qu'a dit. Ah bah alors c'est ça mon dos. Non mais bon, t'inquiète. Faut fais vite là, faut. Ça nous a fait externe côte western. Donc on fait externe contre western. C'est joué en ligne, c'est ça? Attendez. Jouer avec vos amis. Ok, chercher. Ça m'a fait. C'est où? Madame Vito. Allez, non.
Ouais.
Invité. Mince. Invitation.
Pour invitation, attendez.
Non, mais j'avais bon.
Appuie sur option.
Ouais.
Et puis dis-moi que c'est.
Si tu peux, type de jeu par défaut, durée de carton. Ça mettait 10 minutes.
Ouais, non, mais c'est. Regarde bien, partie en privé.
Partie privée en équipe. Et après, tu as marqué partie All-Star,
Non, mais tu as plusieurs choix.
partie privée en ligne.
Hein?
Les m'appuyant en l'option imaginaire mode de jeu, partie privée en ligne, difficulté pro, par défaut, style de jeu par défaut, durée de carton 5 minutes.
Va à droite.
Attends, hein. Attends.
Va à droite.
Quand je suis dans style de jeu,
Non, va à droite, va à droite. Après, tu vas sur partie privée en ligne.
ouais.
Va à droite. Tu vas à droite.
Après c'est marqué. Pourquoi ça m'a fait là?
Non, c'est pas celui-là, va à droite encore. Oui, mon gars, oui.
Encore?
Non, c'est pas celui-là, encore.
C'est celui-là?
Non, encore.
C'est celui-là?
Maintenant, tu es sur équipe ensemble, là.
Hein? Je suis sur quoi? Ouais, équipe VS.
Non. C'est pas équipe, hein.
C'est un ça.
C'est partie privée. Vas-y, change encore.
En équipe, partie All-Star privé. Partie privée en ligne.
Non, mais il faut pas que tu me fasses. Comment c'est pour les.
Bon, allez, vas-y, dis-moi.
Il y a équipe star. C'est pas celui-là.
C'est pas celui-là.
Voilà, c'est parti.
Hein?
Non, c'est pas celui-là. Non, c'est pas celui-là.
Partie privée en ligne, c'est pas celui-là.
Vas-y, change. Ah, mais c'est parti plus en ligne alors.
Après, pro par défaut. Difficulté pro ou bien. All
Descends,
Star.
descends, descends. Fais style de jeu.
Quoi? Simulation, classique, par défaut.
Simulation, simulation.
Après, on va mettre 10 minutes.
Ouais.
Et après,
Et après, tu fais option, tu continues.
je vais aller faire ah bon. On nous passe sur le chat, les beaux gars, là. Hein,
Vas-y, invite-moi.
vas-y. Magali, je m'en rappelle invité.
Ouais.
Attends, ma capacité en... Attends, hein. Ah ouais, copine. Ouais, c'est ce que je fais là. Ah ouais, copine, on va regarder. Faut m'aller directement à mi. Ouais. Yo, c'est dia les gars. Yo, c'est dia prototype, c'est dia lens. C'est dia fort. Ouais. C'est la café en course. M'envoie une invitation, m'envoie un lien pour garder match là en direct en le YouTube. Ouais, ouais, ouais. Mhm. Un match de basket, allez, tout que c'est. Ah, ah, c'est pas grave. C'est pas grave. Ouais, il est. Eh ben, Mimici, prototype. Mimici. Ouais, Mimici. Joël. Joël. Mi bouga Amadou. Mi frère Joël. Mi frère Amadou qui fort là. Ah, Joël. Voilà, Joël, nous va commencer.
Ok. Ah
T'inquiète
bon?
pas. T'inquiète pas. On va remonter ici. Ouais, donc à jouer là.
Ouais. Non, parce que moi, tu peux faire avec lui là.
C'est l'autre fois. Hein.
We the best. Double M. 100 M's.
Mais si sur YouTube, sur YouTube, ou bien je crois sur... Ah ouais, par la PlayStation. Oui, mais si. Ah, dans toutes les 16. Vas-y. Ah ouais. Ah, moi pas ça. En chinois, les Chinois adorent jouer. Oui, en chinois, ils font ça. Les Chinois vont jouer avec moi. Ah, le but. Ah ouais.
Hey, boy up, from the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side.
Mais les films porno chinois, ils ont masqué les sexes là. Ouais, oui,
I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city of IB. shark scene. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. And one though, on the flow going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shug though. My city, my city.
Le Bougared.
On the deck though. Boy, on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go putting on.
Chaise roulante.
Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on. What you want?
Kimona. Ah ouais? Ça qui monsieur. Petit autres peut parler. Bizarre, hein?
Yes, I.
Yo, vieux. Là, je vais attendre cousin moi. Je vais attendre cousin moi. Ouais, eh ben, regardez le. Joël, ça va pas passer, Joël. Ouais. Viens en partage. Attends, comment faire ça? Ah, je en partage, ok. Attends. Mais pas bon, mais je en partage, frère. Mais c'est là que je suis, c'est là que je suis. Mais imagine, je en partage bon, et bah oui, Zik par contre. Ouais, Wizik, il le compte, moi, ouais. Imagine, il y a les deux manettes, et puis en flèche en bas. Et- ouais. Ah, maintenant, ouais. Ouais. M'a fait démarrer. Impossible d'utiliser cette fonctionnalité pendant l'utilisation du jeu. Il dit, mais impossible d'utiliser cette fonctionnalité pendant la diffusion d'un jeu. Ah, il faut que j'arrête la diffusion. Faut m'arrêter diffusion. Faut m'en pas arriver faire ça, frère. Joël, fais-moi dire là. Même avec ma qu'à faire rejoindre. Même pas arriver faire moi. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
My 7 sense is danger. I turn around this
Et
anger.
pourquoi le
Any
micro
part of marble along. It's the same
avec
old
quoi là?
song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp
Sur
pain in my
des
neck, now I
banton.
can't see
Voilà.
my hair. They hit me with the dart filled with the pork chop seal.
Prototype, c'est là. Il manque Wiz.
When I awoke, I was locked in the barbershop.
Attends, mais j'arrive pas à rentrer.
Oh no,
Ah, parce qu'il a peut-être parce qu'il a pas créé de personnage.
the prophet.
Yo, Prophet, ignorance is
Non,
tired
c'est
of
pas.
following them around. We about for the internet
Attends.
right now. Animosity, fear, what's up? Get 'em.
Elle avait foutu un personnage normal. Bon, pour tout.
A few minutes passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. It was that chick
Mais
with some
ok,
ignorance's
je peux.
voice. She said, Prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's
Je
wife.
te renvoie la réputation. Hein.
But enough talk now for your haircut. When the clippers touched my hair, they blew the... After the explosion, there was no one left. Cause I know dim my poison hand touch of death. My vision's still kind of blurry. But I
Comme
see
dit,
proof
allez souper.
ignorance is at the library.
Ah, mais t'as pas le jeu alors.
With lightning speed like the flashes
Mais non,
of
j'ai pas le jeu.
on grand army
Ah, t'as pas le
plans.
jeu.
When I
Attends.
get inside, the door
Mm.
shut and the lights
Attends,
go
je
off.
vais le partager.
I hear a hissing sound. I smell
Ouais,
a funny
toi, tu vas
smell.
venir en jouant
I guess
partage,
I
lui.
can't breathe. Ignorance
Est-ce que
is
tu as une bonne
laughing
connexion?
at me, waiting on my downfall. But he can't stop the
Est-ce que t'as une bonne connexion?
It seems like you're in a bit
Bon,
of
je vais dans la
trouble. I hope you can unstick yourself.
J'attends un peu.
What you did to my wife, it was nothing.
Bon, bah,
I have others.
Il en est sur ton YouTube Demolition
YouTube.
et tu peux regarder le match. Il y a YouTube, il y a Demolition. Moi, je suis sur. Je suis au Demolition.
Ah, bon, c'est le chaîne.
Ouais. Ça me dit toujours la même chose, allez.
Attends. Attends, je vais retirer le portage, je vais la remettre. Bon, je vais encore faire. Voilà.
Ah, mais il y a PlayStation là, depuis là, ça sorti, mon quoi. Ouais, ça fait pas longtemps que je l'ai fait. Ça peut me faire un mois.
Ouais.
Non, mais là, la forme un petit poulin va
Voilà,
là.
va sur la partie et tu cliques sur, tu vas sur jeu en partage. C'est là où on parle, là, et où il y a le chat. La partie. Par contre, le jeu, tu vas le partager avec le prototype, parce que c'est à lui la partie, donc c'est à lui le chat. Voilà.
Et même, Moi, ça me rejoindre, genre partage. Et pourquoi moi, ça me rejoindre, genre partage musique? Oh.
Voilà, vous verrez, machin. Vous allez Niger.
Ouais, c'est vrai.
Même quand directement se connecter, c'est pas du tout.
Voilà.
Qui ça? Non, pas comprendre. Tu peux écouter.
La vitesse internet de musique, elle est pas chère.
Elle est longtemps.
Elle est trop longue.
Ah, ça,
Elle est trop longue.
en G qui a fait ça.
Ah, c'est dommage.
Mais il peut aller ouais.
Tu peux regarder le match sur YouTube par contre. Ouais.
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 Normalement, au pire. Après, on sait pas.
Ouais, mais après, le truc c'est que. Ah merde, ça a coupé. Musique, il pourra pas. Et ouais, il pourra pas jouer, il va que regarder.
Ouais. C'est qui met maquette.
Donc, Hervé,
Oui. Oui, je t'écoute.
donc on règle notre litige ou pas?
Bah, comme tu veux, c'est toi.
Non,
Ce
parce
mec,
qu'en fait, vu qu'il a. Parce que comme il m'a gagné 2 fois, mais bon, vous savez, moi laisser.
m'a
Laissez
gagné
ma
deux
chère,
fois
m'a
de
laissé.
suite. Mais arrêtez, Joël. Arrêtez.
Mais t'es content, hein?
Arrêtez, Joël. Déjà, il finit pour un plus là. Il finit pour un plus là. Il finit. Non. Il t'est qu'à jouer, Pierre Boug.
Non,
Il
mais
t'est
vous
qu'à
avez
jouer
ça.
Pierre Boug, il prend plus. Bon, un match là.
Non, mais vous avez ça. Non, mais, Hervé, vous ne pouvez pas parler. Vous savez pas, gars, comme ça, il y aura tout le monde. On nous fait.
Ben vas-y, comme tu veux.
Non, ce problème-là, je dois le régler avec lui. Parce que,
Nous, quand même, nous, quand même, 5 minutes. À 4 minutes, ok. Comment on est pour virer en les options? Après, Kadim, ouais, mais Kadim quitte le vestiaire. Hein? Ok.
Maintenant, t'inquiète pas, Hervé, je t'invite là.
Vas-y. Ok.
Ah ouais. Le match de...
Envoie le partage,
Ah,
Joël.
ok, d'accord. Attends, ouais, ok. Attends.
En plus, Joël y jetait là aussi. Ouais, oui. Ah ouais. Il pas fait gélo, il pas fait course. Ah non. Hein?
Non, c'est normal, t'inquiète pas, c'est normal. Ok, ça va reprendre. Vous avez reçu l'invitation? Alors, invité, déjà. Voilà, ça y est, je vous ai envoyé l'invitation. Vous parlez?
Déjà? On m'a parlé depuis longtemps. Joël.
Ouais, Joël. Ah, d'accord, ok. Ok, ouais.
Il manque à sortir aussi.
your brain on. To all flop, to thugs, enough respect to the project. Some ghosts, one love. Represent, y'all. Represent, represent, y'all. Represent, Queens, represent, y'all. This goes out to everybody in New York that's living the real life in every project. All over to my man, Big Will, we still here. The 40 side of burning. My man, Big LES, Big CeeLo from the Dime, Sean Penn, the
Ouais. Musique. Tiré. Hein? Vous me là. Bon, mais c'est pas le bon, mais. Un petit ciré. Un petit chien après. Un petit chien après. Oui, je t'écoute, Joël. Ah, prototype formé au nègre. Joël, je t'écoute. Mais oui. Est-ce que tu nous on est là? Oui, Joël, qui ça m'a fait là? Moi, je t'attends, Joël.
Attends. T'inquiète pas. Ça va pressé.
Oh, qu'est-ce qui t'arrive? Tu as retardement.
Hein? Ouais, il faut faire sur le YouTube là, ouais. Ok, je te renvoie. Vas-y, tu t'es connecté ou pas?
Ouais, là, moi, ça va être les jubilaires. C'est un fou.
Ah, ok, d'accord.
Comment, Joël? Voilà,
Allez, fallait, ok.
Voilà. Voilà.
Ah oui, d'accord.
Voilà. Alors, Joël. Mais j'ai pas pris d'équipe de... Non, mais moi, j'ai viré.
Ouais. Non, c'est bon, on va virer.
Moi, j'ai là. Moi, m'a pas Joël. Ah, mais moi, je te sous-estime pas, quand même, prototype. Non, mais là, moi, t'es ni mal bras, ouais. Là, moi, mieux, là.
Mais en fait, c'est ça qui monte. Parce que moi, j'ai des sons qui fort, et mais ça, ouais. En fait,
Déjà, Joël m'a gagné, alors imagine. M'a gagné, alors imagine. Ah ouais, prototype, comment c'est fait popcorn du chauffer?
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today.
Bon.
Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So the Rockets win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the small forward.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy. One of the most physically imposing players in our league. And yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
Barnes can't get it to go. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition.
Ouais, Joel Houston.
Because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Curry. Bogut the pass to Green. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. 2 shots. That one is on Ariza. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat and remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble of basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called himself, Byron Scott, question his desire. Guys go about their work in different manners.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Harden kicks to Jones. Corner shot. The Warriors pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
On a raté de retard entre toi et moi, poteau.
And Curry, here we go. And that one's good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Wow.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Green dishes to Thompson. Fires it up. Again, Golden State.
Last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Jason Terry.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Bogut. It's deflected. Stolen by Terry. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston making a switch here. Cabela's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Razili's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And he gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Terry.
Quanto o cara, Joel?
And the rejection by Iguodala. Here's Barbosa. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Inside. It's tipped. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. Oh! That's not as easy as you made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harden the pass to Terry. 9 feet out. It's tipped.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The 9-foot shot. Kicks it out to Barbosa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And the crisp passing.
Malaka c'est
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And it's Capella missing.
Non, mais Malaka c'est traîner en boucle en académie.
Thinking about on that shot, that is not high IQ basketball.
Voilà.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot.
Ou pas, il va parler, il va répondre.
Here's Terry. And that time, also a missed shot.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 5.
That's the pick out from the
just getting set to start. And we'll get a look at how the hustle step game has been going for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Ariza and Jones at the small and power forward. Harden out there with Lawson. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Well, and guys, before last season, Trevor Ariza signing a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Rockets. Big free agent get for the team.
And, you know, they wanted to re-sign Chandler Parsons, Kevin, but with his departure, in comes Ariza, and Trevor is a terrific wing defender, and he's a nice spot-up shooter as well.
And, you know, you compare their games. Ariza a bit more limited maybe offensively than Parsons, a few years older, but he's also a better defender.
Oh, Papa pas jouer. Il saute bien la vie.
Guys out there, only one ball. Sometimes your chemistry doesn't need the basketball to be effective. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And, you know, for the Rockets, a nice pairing with James Harden and Trevor Ariza. Ariza, a spot-up shooter and defender, while Harden arguably the premier offensive creator in the league. I mean, they really complement each other well.
And Lawson, here we go. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
Hey,
really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack.
No, jamais m'a été légal de ça.
You know, Clark, the one thing you can say about Ty Lawson
is his awareness around the floor.
He's just ubiquitous, and his court vision is incredible.
Excellent peripheral vision. He averaged almost 10 assists a game last season. That's the best year of his career thus far.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And for Ty Lawson, playmaking isn't a concern. He's got that. His shooting accuracy, though, seems to drop every year. In fact, the last 2 years have been the worst of his career.
Mado. Connexion. Quelle connexion? Quelle connexion il y a?
Visa comes in for Harold, and it's
Quelle
Terry in
connexion?
for Ty Lawson. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
Yeah, you know, going back to Lawson's declining shooting percentage, really no apparent reason for it. Last year he lost the fewest threes in his past 4 seasons, but he still couldn't find the rhythm, and it really hurt his team down the stretch.
That's good, and the Warriors cut down to just 3 in the basket from Jason Terry.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Rockets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Now here's Thornton. He's covered closely. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Clark. That's it, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Exposed in terms of their low post defense.
The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Livingston. Good deal by Jones.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Qui ça? Ou tu veux taper la maison?
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final games.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's
a
guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had the battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in second in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out West.
And now the first time here for the Rockets. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
The wide open look here for Terry.
Mais non, la balle est à moi.
Voilà. Got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones.
Pas à ça.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets.
Isso, Colo, Joel.
Harden comes in for Marcus
Thornton.
And it's McDaniels in Jason Terry.
Buga ka fè si yon fate apre. Ta glisan le dou.
And for the Warriors, they had the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come out.
52 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Offline from the top of the key.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Harrell, he's checked in for Houston.
Kita.
Harden kicks to Howard.
Howard.
Jones dishes to Howard. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin.
Trying to send a message, Clark.
Et belle big throw.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but
Joel Soka fait mal là. Joel Soka fait mal là, Joel.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just
Joel.
as well keep going straight to the
Joel,
bench.
qu'est-ce qu'il fait là?
Really no idea why he was fouling in a situation
Non, mais moi pas
like
comprendre
that.
ça qu'il fait là. Ben la blue sur les mains,
Between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an
Ben la blue sur les
explanation
mains,
for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And
Il
even
m'a dit, mais
it's
on attend
just not a
de
good
votre
play.
adversaire.
At the line for your Rockets, Ty Lawson.
And he's good on the second.
Que c'était match, ben. Et puis après, ben là, on est accéléré.
To play here in the
On a
second quarter.
Ouais.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Ah ouais.
They get a hand on it. Here's Howard. Shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
Pourquoi fait dos classique?
It's a tie game here in Houston. And join us right back
Get
here
that
after the
deal.
break for the start of the second half.
Qui ça? Moi pas comprendre.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We have seen an exceptional performance
Voilà,
from
c'est
Dwight
pas ta
Howard.
volonté de
Yeah,
dire
pretty
là.
much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Hey,
We
frère.
have seen an
Depuis qu'il a
exceptional
fait du papa,
performance
là
from
encore.
Dwight Howard.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far, just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half.
But
He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in the small forward position. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists.
qui ça mon cap fait là? Mon cap qui te dit.
Talk about putting
Mais c'est
something
autres là.
extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of
Les
the game.
messieurs là. Non,
And
nous
here
à
comes
31
Harden,
là.
leading the fast break.
Ouais,
And Ariza
33.
with the stuff.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with
Oh.
how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate
Ouais, tu t'es
inside.
perdu, joueur.
Mais oui, R2 carré, puis au cas où il jouait, puis calé.
It's a pretty valuable commodity for him.
Moi, c'est fait.
Non,
il
tu
va.
l'as facile.
For the Rockets. Lawson comes in for Jason Terry. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Throws it up high.
Ah,
Livingston
Montesquieu.
passes to Thompson. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. That one rolling around and rims out.
You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his
Non, m'a
field
dit
goal
toute
percentage
belle
dipped
là,
to
m'a dit
40,
toute belle là.
mostly because he only took threes, or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're
Vas-y.
only shooting threes.
Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. The 3. The rebound by Ezeli.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
You guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. And did he deliver on that? He was usually matched up against the opponent's best wing scorer, and he had the highest steals average of his career, almost 2 a game. Add to that, he is a knockdown shooter from behind.
The Warriors trailing. It's Iguodala with the trailer. And he gets it to go. Iguodala's got 6.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Lawson. Takes that one from the post. And the Rockets lead by 2. Iguodala kicks to Ezeli. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. He has 6.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
The feed now to Barbosa. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Ezeli. Houston making some changes. Jones checked in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Terrian for Ty Lawson. Then Spates checked in for Thompson. Barnes comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
It's no secret what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Green, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Count that one. 10 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Southern High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear.
Non, justement, je vais pas rentrer là-dedans. Laisse-moi triper ça.
And here's a little fact about the 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power.
Non, mais il a fait bien, là, ça
On
allait.
that two-hand.
Il a fait chiquer, il a fait chiquer.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Ah oui, quand même. Mais il a fait monter, il a fait monter.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. He just has not been able to hasn't affected them too much.
It's stolen by Jones.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark. You know, and at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Terry is out there with Thornton. And it's Brewer in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Terrence Jones. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physical, good frame. He's low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile makes him tough.
Joel, c'est pas moi.
Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Here's Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Jones. And so he's picked up his final foul. We'll sit for the rest of this game. And the Rockets making a change here. Cabella's checked in. The first one falls.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Curry with the steal. And on the court come the Warriors on the break. And they'll keep possession. It's Curry with the drive. And Green gets it to go. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end is very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And guys, the wheels really fell off Marcus Thornton's game last year. This was a deadly shooter who averaged over 21 points a game only a few seasons ago. But last season, under double figures at 9 per contest.
Both good from the line that time. On the topic of Thornton, Greg, last season he wasn't all bad. He did hit a career high 42% of his threes. Clark, the problem is he didn't provide anything else.
Yeah, he's an Allen wrench. He's a specialist. I mean, he's never been a great playmaker, rebounder, or defender. His money is made with his jump shot. One thing about Corey Brewer, he's a defensive specialist, has a combination of size and quickness. It's real hard to score against. I mean, equally good at defending in the half court or transition.
He hits the second from the line. Going back to Corey Brewer, he also has a sixth sense of sniffing out steal opportunities. Very quick hands. He's averaged.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and stolen by Barnes. And Curry, here we go. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And the Warriors lead by 4.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Capella.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. James Harden, he's checked in for Jason Terry. And then for Golden State, Thompson, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Brewer with the steal. And now Brewer running the floor all by himself. Harden dishes to Ariza. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Ariza kept alive by Houston. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. He's got 8 points now and 3 assists as well.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Here's Howard. And finally they hit one. And the Rockets lead by 1.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Harden gets to Ariza. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now the Warriors pick it up. And it's Marcus Thornton with the foul. Inside.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. If the defense wasn't there.
Has been going for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Iguodala, and they'll keep possession. Curry's shot is off. Houston in the lead. No luck. Good D by Johnson.
C'est vraiment une pièce d'abord. Pression tout le monde après.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thornton. Warriors with the rebound. Now the Warriors pick it up. Here's Iguodala.
One after the other. Andre Iguodala getting it done.
Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Howard, the pass to Ariza. Another miss by Houston.
Tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Ouais, de 5 points.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Ouais, pour tout cas garder le match avec Howard, c'est mon pas problème.
T'as chauffé.
Ah ouais? Ben oui, en toute manière. Pour toutes les journées là.
Non, tu peux pas tricher dans ce jeu là. Un prototype épicé.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Houston. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Thompson. Barbosa comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Steph Curry. Here's Brewer. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day. I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by They're down by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
Qui ça, 63-57.
20 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
La noix sous la fin.
And no good. Trying to use the glass. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Thornton. Money!
Arrêtez 9 secondes 4.
Here is Livingston. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can
La
close
pression,
the
la
book on
pression
this one,
tombe,
guys.
tombe le tombeau.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 6.
Manque arrive parce que moi ça
in the fourth quarter. And it's Terry off the drive. Money!
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Qu'est-ce que
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Joël, il qu'il faut tout qu'à faire les mots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Howard sinks it.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Non, c'est pas ça. Mais... Ah oui, c'est petit volume. Mais... Magadi ça avec un affaire.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
La violence
Stolen by Thompson. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team. They didn't seem to bother them. I mean, all I know is they were the better team. And that's going to do it tonight.
Ouais, moi aussi, je vais mettre le panier fort.
Mais non, pas vous.
Arrêtez. Mais pourquoi moi gagne alors?
Vas-y, fais un match avec prototype.
Comment on va faire ça? On va faire
c'est même pas là, on va faire, on va inviter. Tu fais quitter?
Vas-y. Mado, vous avez... Ouais, ça? Tu connais déjà l'aide. Bah, ça prototype. Prototype là, ça dit qu'il y a Mado. Maman, j'ai un marbre. Je finis de manger un marbre là. Voilà. J'arrive en ça, prototype. Bon, qui ça faut faire là actuellement?
Ah non, on n'a pas dit, attends. C'est bon?
Voilà, c'est bon.
Non, t'inquiète pas, je vois. Ok, oui, t'inquiète pas. Attendez.
Hein? Pas de macabre du tout. Ah bon, voilà. Classique ou...
Fais tourner le plus, je vais dire. Fais les doigts. Rendez-vous.
Oui, bon.
Non, voilà.
On va faire continuer là, actuellement. Mais c'est lui qui fait une simulation, c'est pas moi.
Pourquoi c'est?
C'est Joël Zou. Vas-y. Ok, pas de problème.
Yeah.
Nous allons regarder check demain, Lens. Vas-y. Yeah. Very sure que cool months. Oui, je t'écoute.
Diffuser match là, parce qu'on va oui.
Mais comment on aime qu'à faire?
Ben, quand tu as l'air, oui.
Hein?
Quand tu as l'air, où tu vas t'appuyer sur Shield.
Ouais. Mais moi, j'ai qu'à diffuser. Si moi qu'à faire, si moi qu'à payer, qu'à dire m'arrêter la diffusion.
D'accord.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now.
Je sais pas.
Attends 2 secondes. Hein.
Ouais. M'a arrêté diffusion, m'a viré lancer.
Non, pas mal.
The Golden State Warriors starters.
Ouais.
Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in the pivot spot, manning the middle. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
The dish to Dellavedova. Smith wide open. He fires. Off the left rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And he gets it to go.
J'aimerais ça pour qu'il monte en l'air
Warriors on D.
dans un moment là fort. Je prends de la rousse.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
and nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. For him on that possession. And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
Here's Curry. Here's Bogut. Releases. And he can't bank that one in. It's LeBron with the drive. Harrison and Smith with the assist that time. 6 points for LeBron.
And, you know, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
That's good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Curry. He drains the quick shot.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Well, wide open look for Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Cleveland moving it around.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Attends 2 secondes. Par contre, Hervé, dans ta diffusion, va dans la diffusion et invite-moi à regarder la diffusion.
Attends. Ma aller à sous PS.
Sur Chien.
Après, ma faire inviter les joueurs à la diffusion. faut faire un choix.
Je m'appelle les gens comme belle contention.
En plus.
Ok, c'est bon.
Allô.
Rejection by LeBron. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. Cunningham comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Here's Cunningham. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Jones subbed in for J.R. Smith. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And Varejau kicks to Cunningham. The quick look, no good that time. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Jefferson.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
With the pass.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the point guard throwing down on you like that.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers on top, leading by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Maurice Spates out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
And a wide open look for James. Varejau's got his first points in this one.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Voilà, moi, détends-moi.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise for McCain.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable play.
Good point. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
With the pass.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead.
Talking about their offense or their defense, I mean, it's all been good.
Hey, just look at LeBron, Clark. And
okay. Joël. Ou quand on match là toujours?
Non, oui.
Parce que tout à l'heure, il était matché 1, actuellement, il va matcher 1. Matché 0.
Historical context, last season he became the first player since Bill Russell.
Non, tu directement avec
5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, it says even more about LeBron that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs.
Mais,
no matter what team he's on, they're favored.
Non, tu regardes le match là, il était saccadé ou bien
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here is Livingston, covered by Smith. Here's Thompson, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
The drive by LeBron. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for LeBron.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
A second chance effort. No good off the front iron.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Love checked in for Varejao. Jones comes in for Tristan Thompson. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Jared Cunningham in for Matthew Dellavedova. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Thompson. Iguodala comes in for Ian Clark. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. The drive by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Here's James. Here's Love. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Love's got 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Love. After the miss from Klay Thompson. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
Cunningham's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Gets it off. He got it up that, and through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
22-45.
Joël Lucari. En tout cas, ou pède. Et ou qu'elle prend bon train aussi.
Non, mais voilà, les pièces.
Ok, prototype tout comme ça.
En plus, prototype c'est un point qui courait en plus.
In that first half,
Ben oui, là, c'est
knew
qui
when
courait,
to
hein.
pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
What a game for LeBron. 22 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. LeBron and Love are the talented pair.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much
things are for a team when they're winning.
LeBron outside with the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there.
So many great statistics are able to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
To be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
But they recover it. And it's Dellavedova missing.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And here's Barnes for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Finished off the break. Dellavedova's got 4 points this quarter.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
That's how people are used to it. That's how you do
all that early offense. I mean, they've had a chance to push it. They've pushed it.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there. I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Oh, no.
And that's now 33 points for LeBron.
And he has just been in a flow. Offensively, terrific game. He has been the X factor. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
He kicks it to Dellavedova. It's stolen by Curry. Down low. Here's Barnes. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. They are going crazy.
Il faut appuyer l'accélérer aussi.
Thompson outside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal
C'est ça, ça accélère.
For the Cavaliers, Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And it's Jared Cunningham in for Matthew Dellavedova. Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Green.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Thompson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Curry passes to Spates. He dishes it to Barnes. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound.
Remoto.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did. We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
T'as l'air au prinçant. Combien vous faites t'as l'air? Combien vous gavez t'as l'air, Joël? Sans combien?
Non.
Bon, Bouga, 130 et quelques à 107. Alors, faut pas y parler là. Faut pas y parler par imbécile. Joël, arrête.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports
C'est
from
vrai?
Quicken Loans Arena.
C'est vrai?
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Celia is out there with Maurice Spates. And there's Barbosa. And there's Livingston. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. It's stolen by Jefferson.
Marche même pas gardé les 4 minutes.
Here's Cunningham.
C'est le temps normal.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Donc,
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Lots of room. Once again, marked by Cleveland. Cunningham's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Here's Livingston. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager. And his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Here's Cunningham.
Mais tout ça là pour ça, bro.
Kicks it out to Jones. To the paint. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
And Greg, you know how it is. Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 baskets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. And each time he starts to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Cunningham gets the bucket. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Harris is checked in for Cleveland. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Warriors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And Verejao kicks to Cunningham. Cleveland moving the ball around. Jones dishes to Verejao. And stolen by Spates. Here's Azili. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Cunningham. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Nice tip in and salvage the points from the missed shot and made it work.
Those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They do, and guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
Pass to Jones to the right side. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Passes it to Barbosa. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Barbosa's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
That's good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Green. And it's Golden State with another.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way of playing, and those are all high percentage shots.
And what a huge standout performance it was for LeBron James. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
For them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Livingston. Verejao grabs the board.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realized we got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
À partir du dimanche.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting regular season, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
Simon prend ça. Hervé, Simon prend ça, les gens qui montent à G, rappelez au restaurant.
Qui sont déjà au capé, qui ça?
Ah ouais, regarde tout ça. Ah ouais,
mais là, qui ça m'a fait quitter là?
Ouais.
Non, mais pour jouer le rivet.
Ah non, on va jouer là, il y a 4h du matin. Non, on va jouer demain. Non, j'ai envie de dormir. J'ai envie de bien dormir. On va aller faire cauchemar. On va aller faire cauchemar.
Ah, maman apprend plus. Maman apprend plus. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Ouais, moi pour moi.
Non, demain après-midi, sous la photo, pas de problème. Très bon, ok, pas de problème. Donc c'est la nuit.
Maman raconte aussi. Ouais, ma ça fait deux. Ma fait deux. Mais oui, faut. Pourquoi arrêter de